People, it's your girl. My name is Fumi Badia, and you are certainly welcome to Irresistible Grace. Basically, what I do on this channel is talk about faith, career, relationships, and every other inspirational gist, like every other inspirational gist. So, if you are yet to watch any of my videos, please watch it so you get to understand the reason behind this channel. Now, for those who have subscribed, I am super grateful. It's a new channel, and I couldn't have just done it without you guys. Thank you so much. And for those who are yet to, please subscribe. I promise you, no amount will be debited from your bank account. Honestly, please subscribe. I am begging you, okay? Please subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. So today we'll be talking about relationship questions that people often ask. I mean, these are questions that people who are just into relationship, they often ask these questions. I mean, first timer. So first timer in the building. Yeah, I'm a first timer too. We'll be answering it. I'll be answering it to the best of my knowledge. And if you know I was not able to answer properly, you can drop your comments too at the comment section. So we can start until we let the intro begin. So number one is, how do I know if he or she is the right person for me? To my own best understanding, before you can know if somebody is right for you or not, you really need to know yourself first. Who are you? What turns you on and what turns you off? From there, you can begin to draw your list. If I know what turns me on or what turns me off, then it's easier for me to make my choice to a large extent. So for example, I'm a kind of person, let's say for example, I'm a kind of person who love guys that are probably honest. Of course, that is in my list. It's what turns me on. I don't like liars. So basically, I'll be looking for an honest guy. And if I want to know an honest guy, I may want to put you through some tests. But don't be too serious with your test. At times, it can mess you up. So, but I'm just giving an example. So before you can know who perfectly fit you or not, or who is the right person for you, please know yourself first. Identify yourself. Who are you? Who are me? Okay, so identify yourself first. Like I said, know what turns you on and what turns you off. From there, you can begin to draw your line. Second question is, can a relationship exist without sex? Now, contrary to popular beliefs that if there is no sex in a relationship, then there is no love. That is big letter No. That's not true. Okay, you can have a relationship that is sex-free, depending on you as a woman, what's your stand, and depending on you as a guy, what is your stand. If you have a stand, you don't let anybody shake you off your balance. If that is what you want for yourself, you don't allow anybody to take you off the ground. You want that, so stay to it and stick to it. Like, stick to it, even if the guy threatens you. Like, I know there are some relationships that is threatening. Maybe the guy is telling you, if you don't give me, then I'm out of your life. Excuse you, bro. Sex isn't love, okay? So you can have sex with a lady and you may not even love her. So don't let any guy like force you to do things that you don't want to do, basically. So yes, a relationship can exist without sex. Big letter yes. Date a man who doesn't have a job. I would say a big letter why yes. In as much you know that this person is focused, is not lazy, is strategic, he has vision, he knows what he's doing, then go for it, girl. If you know you are sure of every other factors, go for it. But if you are dating a guy who doesn't have a job and doesn't even look like he's going to get a job anytime soon, because you literally wake him up from the bed, like you probably call him on phone, hello, are you awake? And he tells you he's still sleeping. Or you had one tell him, why don't you do this? This will fetch you money. You know, when you are beginning to think for him, then there's just no point. It's like you are throwing everything you have and you're not getting anything in return. You are doing all give, no take strategy. My sister, that doesn't work. Now, another question people often ask is, does long distance relationship work? What matters is the love that exists between both of you, the conviction that you guys have, and also the fact that you guys trust each other and there's open conversation with each other, you can have a long distance relationship. It's not a big deal. Like, people do have it. Like, your husband is in Nigeria and then you are in US, or vice versa, anything it is, or anyhow it is, it can work. It depends. Like I said, it takes two to tango, so it depends on both of you. Actually, you have to have open conversation. You trust each other. In as much you have the person in heart, then no distance is far. No distance at all is far. So yes, my dear, it can work. Next question people often ask is it bad to marry a man for money? I would say yes, it is bad if you are marrying a man specifically because of his money. Now, you can date a guy because he has money. Now, that is where value comes in. As a lady, you need to place value on yourself. You don't let guys toss you and there because he has money. You know that guys, when you say a guy that has money, most of the time they have power. And some of them don't even know how to make use of that power effectively. So you don't want a guy who will throw your values away because he is rich. You want a guy who loves you for who you are, and who, as in, how would I put it, is who he is, no matter what he has in his bank account. So don't date a guy because of money, because at the end of the day, he may torture you with his money. Because now he knows that you can't do without him because of his money. He will torture you with it. So, and we all know that money doesn't sustain marriage. Fine, money is an important role. It has to play out one way or the other. It plays out in marriage. But trust me, it's not the most important thing you need in marriage. How do I define my relationship? Now, this one means, how do I define my relationship? I'm not talking about love relationship. Now, relationship with an opposite sex. Especially when you know that the guy likes you but is not coming out to tell you, or when you like the guy and you are not even sure if he likes you. Please define your relationship. Yeah, it affected when I was in university. Yeah, it did. I liked somebody. The guy was one who liked me first, and all of a sudden I was thinking, okay, it was gonna come until I graduated. He never came. So please, and during the time when he was still relating with me, there were other guys who would have asked me how, but because he was there now, he drove every one of them away. Pastor Fela once said, if you know you're not downloading a site, don't bother browsing it. So guys, if you know you're not interested in that girl, stop occupying her time. Give her some space, let her breathe. Let the right guy come to her, and stop browsing her site when you know that you are not going to be interested in her. And so for ladies too, please don't be conclusive. If you like a guy, he likes you, he comes to your place, he calls you, but he's there to say those words that you need to hear to be sure that you guys are thinking of right. Please don't assume for him. Don't conclude. You'll be so surprised to know that he's in love with another person elsewhere. Another question people often ask is, okay, how do I make a man feel secured? So this is a question that is coming from the angle of a lady now. Let me say this to the best of my knowledge. If a man is going to feel secured, it's going to feel secured. If it doesn't, if it's not going to, it's not going to. Like, you can't force it. Yeah. You may try, and then it's still not seeing it that way. It's still not seeing it that way. So if a man wants to feel secure, he will feel secure. Because if you are a beautiful lady and a lot of guys come to you and you don't accept, to him, it's still a threat. Even when you tell him, I did not accept, so I'm not interested in any of them. You are my love, you are my life, you are my whatever. To him, it still feels like he's threatened because you have a lot of people who want to woo you or something. So he is threatened. So that's why I said, if you want to feel secured, he will feel secured. If it's not going to feel secured, he will feel secured. You can't force yourself. Yeah, you can't. I remember my last relationship, I did everything I could to let him know that I still love him, no matter the financial circumstances. But no, he wasn't feeling secure because I was working. So, right, so this is the end of the video. Okay? This is the end of the video. Now, please, just in case you think I've not answered any questions so correct or to your own best understanding. Feel free to drop your own answer in the comment section below. Please feel free. And if you have further questions, you can also drop it in the comment section. In another episode, then I will address it. Okay, and please like this video, comment, subscribe. Please share this video, because you can touch someone's heart somewhere. You can change somebody's decision right now as we are speaking. Okay, thank you so much. I love you guys. Like, I really love it. For the comments, for the likes, for this, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. You like to hear from better then.